Hi guys, my name's Elise and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I am an online and face-to-face fitness coach and we discuss all things nutrition, fitness, mindset, manifestation, everything. But today we're going to talk about how to actually shred, cut, reverse and maintain. A lot of people are able to lose weight. It's keeping it off. They'll do a cut and then 2 weeks later they've gained it all back plus more, and it's just that really frustrating cycle where it's just always on this dieting grind, and then once the diet's over you just go back to your old habits. If you gain it all back, you've lost all your hard work and you're just stuck in this horrible cycle. So I'm going to break down the 3 phases and then how you can actually maintain your new lean look and enjoy summer and enjoy life. Instead of like, why do you want to be dieting in summer? You're going to be out a meal with your friends and they're all going to be having drinks, enjoying the food, and you're going to be like, nah, I'm on a diet, I can't do it. So this video is for you. We're going to go into some tips and break down the phases. I'm going to teach you how to lose weight and actually keep it off. And the best part is I've put this all in a free downloadable guide and it will be linked into the YouTube video. So if you're ever stuck or you want to come back to this information, it'll be all there in the guide. All right, let's talk about the shred phase, the cutting phase, the diet phase, whatever you want to call it. This phase, a lot of people still have trouble dieting and sticking to a cut. I think the best time to do this is winter or autumn because you're kind of in hibernation mode. You're not really doing much anyway, so you might as well use the cooler months to lug up, go do your steps, have your big soups, do all the dieting stuff so you can enjoy your summer and actually socialize. Let's break down your deficit phase. So first of all, you want to figure out what your calorie deficit is. I recommend using the Mayo Clinic Calculator. I'll also link that in the description below. But you want to work out your maintenance calories, and then from there you're going to deduct about anywhere from 300 to 500. I would recommend about 500 calories. And this is going to be your calorie deficit. And everyone's different, but you should be able to lose about 0.5 of a kilo to a kilo per week with these calories. But keep in mind, this deficit over time, your body may adapt to it. So you might have to further decrease calories or increase activity. So that's kind of the basis of the shred phase. I think a lot of people overcomplicate it. Realistically, you're going to be moving more, eating less. I would recommend a few hot tips as well here. Keep your foods boring. I know a lot of people have this yummy meal, it fits into your calories, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But if you try and fit these highly palatable foods into your diet, they're not high calorie, because they always are, they're never low calorie. And you're going to give yourself a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you're already feeling deprived, you're going to want to eat more of it. And it's going to kind of spike your hunger levels too. And it's going to spike your dopamine and you're just going to want more and more and more. So honestly, we don't want to spend forever dieting. Get in, get out. So keep it pretty boring, keep it pretty filling. Find foods that you enjoy eating still, but you know, just avoid some of the really high calorie things that aren't going to fill you. So stick to kind of like whole grains, fruits, vegetables. Keep your fiber high, keep your water intake high, but most importantly, protein needs to be high. Try and aim for the higher end, so 2 times your body weight in kilos, or even 2.2 your body weight, 2.2 grams per body weight in kilos. So this is going to help heaps because you want to be full. You don't want to be thinking about food. If you are a hungrier human, I would have your fats a little bit higher, your carbs a bit lower, just so you can feel a bit more satiated and happy. And yeah, so that's pretty much the shred phase in a nutshell. I'll also go more in depth in our guide and also in our emails that we send out as well. So definitely sign up for those and you get further tips on everything. The main goal of your shred phase is to drop fat while preserving muscle. So you need to keep lifting heavy. You need to keep your protein high. Try and keep your fiber high as well. So we keep that digestion going. Water high. Again, movement needs to be going up, so you can increase your steps, you can add in cardio. I would start with the beginning with not cardio, just see how you go. Use cardio as a tool down the line if the deficit stops working and you don't have anywhere to go with calories, but you need to lift the cardio up or move the cardio up. All right, the next phase I want to discuss is the reverse diet. So this is where a lot of people stuff up. They finish their diet, they cut, whatever you want to call it, and whatever they've been dieting for, usually they'll just go ham. So if it's a birthday or if it's a holiday, they'll eat and eat. So once you finish your dieting phase, the diet isn't really over, because at this point in time, your body is so sensitive and susceptible to weight gain because you've been in a deprived state. So what you want to do from this point in time basically is to slowly increase your calories and slowly decrease your movement. I would recommend keeping movement more the same for the first few weeks and really kind of focus on bumping the calories up a little bit, because that's where we want to start. So during this phase, you might actually find that you are hungry because your metabolism is ramping up again as you're increasing calories. But we're trying to restore your metabolic health here, your hormones. So this phase is really important, and you might even find that you look better as the reverse goes on because you're adding more carbs in as well. So your glycogen stores are full. So you might look kind of very flat and skinny during your cut, and then now you're starting to look a little bit like fuller, more muscular. Your body's kind of coming back to life. So this phase is really important. You can't just go from cutting and expect to maintain your new body by eating how you used to eat or just indulging too much. So the reverse phase is so important. Please never skip the reverse if you want to look good. Don't spend weeks, months dieting just to put it all back on, because then you're gonna have to do it again. We don't want to have to diet again for a while. So that's the whole point. All right, guys, now we have the beautiful maintenance phase. This is where you maintain your new physique. So you've built your calories up and all you're doing is maintaining. So I recommend tracking your weight, taking photos, taking measurements, just making sure, you know, you're not coming up, you're not going down too much. And from this point, you may choose to go into a build. So if you're wanting to put on more muscle, then that's a great option. But I think it's really important to go through maintaining phases, because it can be hard on the body always dieting or always going into a build. So really enjoy the maintenance phase. This is great for when you want to socialize, spend time with friends and family, eat meals out, do all the fun things that you can't do as much during a deficit. So also with this phase, I still recommend, you know, doing cardio here and there for health, cardiovascular health. I do in my maintenance and building phase at least one session of Stairmaster a week, just because it really helps with my training and cardiovascular and just makes me feel good, and I do enjoy it. And it does help for when you have to go back into a deficit to have that there. So in this phase, still keep training hard. Training shouldn't really change no matter what phase you're in. It's actually a good time to utilize that food and train really hard. You might actually put on some more muscle mass, some lean muscle mass, which is what you want. So I briefly touched on the shred phase, the reverse phase, and the maintenance phase. But if you would like a lot more depth and detail into each one and some further tips, hit the link in the video description, because you will get your free guide along with emails that will roll out and give you more in-depth tips on each phase, because I think it's really important to understand more about each phase and why you're doing it, and just so you can really get a grasp of everything and feel confident going into summer. This way is a lot more sustainable, and you'll learn a lot about your body in the process as well. Please stop letting all your hard work go to waste after you complete your cut, and actually look forward to summer and look forward to all the memories you can make while maintaining your nice lean physique and feeling your most confident self. But if you liked this video, guys, drop a comment below, give it a like, and let me know what phase you're currently in. Are you in your shred? Are you in your reverse, or in your maintenance, or are you building? Let me know below, guys. See you next time.